My name is Aya Yadi, and I'll be your host for today. I would like to first thank you all for joining our ChainSys BeConnected user group conference this week. Our first speaker is a special man to ChainSys. He is our founder and CEO. He has over 25 years of experience with data management, product engineering, and product delivery. Him and his brother founded ChainSys in 1998 in the US, and later founded ChainSys Global Development Center in India in the 2000s. Under his leadership, ChainSys has succeeded in working with many Fortune 1000 clients and completed over 500 data projects. Please welcome Sundu Ratman with a virtual round of applause.
Thank you, Aya, for a great intro. Very good morning to everyone, and we are so excited to be, kicking off this wonderful conference, the ChainSys BeConnected Conference 2022. So I'll just quickly, my agenda is going to be very brief. Just going to touch on, about ChainSys a little bit, and then what is our future directions, what is working, what is not working, where we are progressing, and things like that. So that is the main thing, just trying to, address today. So about ChainSys, we are a completely highly innovative enterprise data management platform company, and based in Michigan and globally, spread out across the globe. We have about 1,300 people today serving all our customers and supporting them very efficiently. And if you look at what differentiates us with all the other competing products, is we bring in a completely templatized model for your data management projects, and it is a low code, no code platform, which we from the very beginning, inception, we put this design a consideration of creating a completely no code data management platform. So right from all the way, the holistic end-to-end data management needs are very nicely handled in the ChainSys platform with the very simple drag and drop user interfaces, very simple for anybody to follow. So that means you have a better success and acceleration to your program. And you can see data quality with this whole approach is going to be getting closer to 100%, within 99% of data quality improvements. And discovery, very, very important to identify what is going on with all the enterprise level data, right? So we have created a completely AI ML driven engines to go across all the structured, unstructured data and provide you a very sophisticated metadata management, both technical, and also business metadata gets formulated. And then automated governance is very important when it comes to the data, how you want to monetize. We'll touch on all of that. So we give you an end-to-end enterprise data management platform, gives a low code automation to it, and it gives you 80% acceleration to your program. So this gives what is the future of the enterprise data management. So if you look at it, there was a need for data management in terms of be it data integration, which was more of a point-to-point in the old days, and there was a need for data migration. People used to move data from platform X, application A to application B, and there was a data quality need, and there was also a need for analytics and things like that. But today, everything is getting combined into a more of a true data integration, right? So it is like it's like a unified, ubiquitous cloud data infrastructure, kind of creating, completely the storage is kind of a consolidated or deconsolidated, depending on, how you want to model it. In terms of data fabric or data mesh kind of a technology approach, what do you want to take, right? And the metadata becomes so elaborate because the data assets are quite a lot, and so we want to bring the continuous metadata enhancement. So that's why the active metadata comes into place. It's not just done one time. So we got from all the different systems, we are building, all your information about the data and both technical and also the business metadata is completely captured. And then on top of it, we are able to, have insights into data quality, where the future, where it is moving is we are putting together more of an embedded data quality management system. So what it is that you don't have to go out of your application to see how your data qualities are, right? So you can get your data quality from your own existing application if you're running on SAP or Salesforce or ServiceNow or whatever platform, Oracle, et cetera, et cetera. Our engine APIs for data quality can be embedded onto any other systems to get your data properly, constantly verified. And then it is kept clean and also complete. When I say complete, it is going to be standardized. You want to fill all the incomplete information. You have the rules engine, which is going to be properly addressing all the information that somebody is collecting, right? Data lakehouse, of course, ChainSys has, been working on the data management for quite long. So we've perfected today the need of, accumulating the information is going to be in multiple different landing zones. And each landing zone, like if I want to keep historical data and I'm trying to keep more denormalized, how normalized the information, streaming of information, unstructured data, how I'm going to classify them. The classification becomes a big problem, right? So all those complexity, you need to have all different type of lake houses built. That's where the unified end-to-end data lake house that the ChainSys provides. So that is going to be very effective for you. And then the last important thing is the data fabric. So data fabric is going to give you a complete end-to-end, right from the source applications where you want to pull the data from, and then you want to, build the true data integration layer on the, cloud infrastructure, on the data lake, and then putting together all your measures and the facts and dimensions, etc., on your, data warehousing layer, and and also classification of all your sensitive information, classification of your data quality metrics, measures against them. So all those information which you're collecting and constantly doing data harmonization on your data storage, right? So plus you are going to go and build all the active metadata component, which is lineage, or if you want to build the technology metadata, business metadata, combination of both, which is building all the trust of your information to the entire organization, and then building also a data exchange layer. How can we expose all this information with proper data governance to across within our organization, and also you can monetize this information today to a great extent. Every organization is trying to do that, right? So that entire whole holistic solution is what is data fabric, right? Because if you look at it, there is there are companies which offers bits and pieces out of it, but what ChainSys brings you is a holistic end-to-end data fabric model. And if I want to construct like a technology data mesh, yes, of course, you can also do that. We provide everything as an API. All the data assets are provided as an API, and you can try to, consolidate like API catalogs out of all of that, and then create a mesh out of it, and then try to give like a collection or a cluster of that information given to a specific group of technology folks to work upon that. That is a data mesh kind of a network that you can build as well. So this is the future of enterprise data management as we see it. And we want to talk about the ChainSys One platform, right? So ChainSys platform is one of the most critical things. We've been working on the data management end to end, as I was talking about, but I'm very proud to announce to you that the models then is going to be we also have very solid, we've been working on this for almost over 5 years, perfecting all the AI, ML, advanced analytics for different needs, different domains, industry verticals, right? So you can go all, in terms of not just getting all this information, creating the data fabric, but the business consumption layer. So when it comes to the business consumption layer, you're going to need very sophisticated AI, ML, data science related algorithms, and how I can, squeeze in the analytics and, proper dashboards and things like that. And also the digital aspect, like, can I put some screens for people to see what information is out there? And then how effectively you can create a portal. So those kind of or mobile application on top of this information. So all those, the business consumption layer is also available with ChainSys. It's not only the data management or the data fabric, what we talked about, but also the business consumption layer is also available within the ChainSys One platform. So that is a very, it gives you very, very strong features and acceleration to, solve your complex data management problems, and I'm not curtailing that you need to come to ChainSys only for complex problem. Even if it is a simple one, obviously you're going to get great benefit because of the acceleration to every program that you're going to do, right? So that is, and we are the heterogeneous application. We handle about 1,000 plus endpoints. It can be structured, unstructured, can be, streaming of information. So you can see multiple on-prem, can be cloud, hybrid cloud, different data warehousing solution that you might already have, or SaaS applications, or structured like SAP, AWS, if you want to bring from Databricks, Snowflake, Oracle, etc., etc. All of that is very good. And on the top, you can see all the different use cases. Why all these things, right? You want to build a smart metadata management. You want to build a true integration. You want to create a better data quality. I want to stay compliant with my data. I want to create an MDM program. I want to create a data governance program. I want to create the best analytics for my organization. Modernization, put a better modernized lake house storage. So those are, day to day, that is what is the dream of every organization, CDO or CIOs and CEOs. They all are tasked to do this. So ChainSys is the solution, is the secret for you to, unwind that important problem and to, easily get that problem out of your way, right? Make it into a beautiful solution. That's what I want to stress here. And then this is all our different technology components. If you look at it, right from the data zap, which is able to, pull data from all different places, over 10,000, 10,000 adapters readily available for you to utilize. And also it has the connectors to over 1,000 plus applications. And then how we do the data quality, you see that we pull it into a centralized hub where we do the data quality on the quality hub, and then finally move it into the data storage, right? So continuously, this is going to be a constant cleanup. It's not like a one-time thing. So we call it as a get clean, stay clean approach. So we can talk about any one of the use cases. There is going to be plenty of opportunity for the next 3 days. You're going to be overwhelmed with all the different topics, what ChainSys can solve, the use cases, and how our products. And there is also, we plan to give a lot of user training. We believe in, a sharing of our knowledge, right? That's one thing we believe strongly. So we're going to be opening up all the concepts and our product features the next 3 days. So, get ready. And this is going to be next 3 days is going to be an excellent data, conference here. And, and I also wanted to mention about why this conference, it brings, first of all, the whole holistic approach of BeConnected is to bring all people together, right? So all aspects, that is going to be, customers, partners, our employees, right? And there is a prospects, people who want to just learn about data, There's a whole holistic need today in the world. So we take a very important, role within that, because we have a full end-to-end concepts covered within our platform. So we wanted to share that to the entire world, how this can be solved, so that concepts into solutions with the proper tool sets end-to-end is available. And we're going to be, a lot of webinars. There's going to be expert videos available, and and also we are going to be present in different worldwide conferences like Oracle, Gartner, many other things, and offline mixers, hands-on training sessions. ChainSys expertise, you can reach out anytime. So we are, as I told, knowledge sharing is a very important thing, and our expertise is openly available for you guys. Any of your problems, you can come to us and talk about it. And then industry expert speakers, very important for us, because each of the we have made our solution completely no code, and also we are enabling this technology to go solve specific industry solutions, right? So if you take oil and gas, if you take financial sector, if you take manufacturing sector, if you take any of the other industry, each industry is accumulation of very similar problems. So we put all those problems together and have a solution for that specific industry. That's where the vertical solutions are very interesting as well. So again, community building, knowledge sharing, network opportunity, and the hands-on feel of all our products. That is the main thing we want to achieve in the next 3 days. And really appreciate everybody's wonderful participation today. And I think, Aya, you have a few questions for me. I'll be happy to take that questions now, and we can go through them. And this is our smart data platform, the entire ChainSys platform. You'll be having plenty of sessions which will be going through, but really to give you the gist, we are, as we talked about, we have the data and the whole holistic data management platform, along with the business consumption layer, completely taken care of. So which is the business consumption being analytics, digital screens, putting together any kind of a testing strategy you want to do, mobile application, all of that end to end. And then apart from that, we talked about the data fabric, data mesh, the construction of all of that. And if you want to do data migration, integration, point to point, the old stuff, that is also still there. But truthfully, taking you into a data-driven organization. That's what ChainSys is main mission is right now. We want to get smallest to the largest organization. We have done already 500 plus projects, and we are eager to enable your company to be data-driven in the upcoming months or years. Aya, I think we can take, I'd love to answer. I think you have some questions for me. Please go ahead.
Okay. Thank you, Sindhu, for giving us the presentation, of course. We also have 4 questions from the audience. I'll go ahead and ask my questions, and then I'll give the chance for the audience to,
sure.
We can answer their questions in the Q&A chat box. Okay, so my first question for you, Sindhu, is what makes ChainSys Smart Data Platform such a unique product?
Oh, that's a wonderful question. When we started designing this product, one of the important things is we all come from a lot of very heavy data engineering background. And so what we felt that time was, there was products where I can just put the code and stuff into the different GUI kind of thing, right? ETL, and that's that. At that point, we wanted to create like a completely no code, where the code is auto generated, and for that it should be completely an active metadata driven approach. So that is the core innovation, the core of this entire product. And as we, this is for just the data movement, but the same thing applies when we go for fuzzy logic for doing a data quality or standardization APIs. I want to bring all the industry standard APIs, right? And if I wanted to build the AI ML model for classification of unstructured data or even the structured data, right? For the matter, because many applications in an organization is not really fully understood by everybody. So there's a lot of unknowns across the enterprise that we need to unwind, reveal them, right? So there we built again all this beautiful no-code approach and business rules to kind of constantly measure informations, right? Be it a data quality related thing or incompleteness information, because the data becomes so important today because it's growing very fast. And if you don't keep a proper governance and proper controls and measures on that, it is going to be becoming a stale information. It's going to be simply a garbage lying there. But if we put those layers on top with the no code, the end-to-end the data fabric layer, so simple technology-wise, we are far ahead of the game, and it supports over 1,000+ applications compared to any other competitor, nearest competitor. No, there is absolutely, they don't have that level of a fully ready to use adapters and the concepts fully covered within an end-to-end data fabric or data mesh that ChainSys can provide today. That kind of makes us very unique today in the market to solve really interesting data problems.
Okay, thank you for that. This next question is a little bit personal. What is the biggest challenge that you face in your corner office?
Challenges in the office, it's basically innovation, if I need to just put it in a single word, right? So we are constantly looking for the next innovation. And so there are so many ideas come to the table, and figuring out what is the next one we want to pick and work on. So that becomes a very important strategic move. And greatly, we've been fortunate, been working together with the greatest minds. We've been pretty much an organic organization, to give you that feel, where there is like a few hundreds of good minds. We've been together for over 20+ years. So that kind of we can go leaps and bounds in terms of any kind of idea converted into an innovation, right? So that that is always the biggest strength we have. So we constantly, but it's about truthfully keep looking at what is the next. So that is an interesting a piece of challenge that I go through every day. Other than that, very peaceful. Thank you.
Okay. Have you ever thought about an industry standard solution with data management?
Absolutely. As I told you, as we cover all the grounds of data management, using all this, all the different technology and all the tool sets, what we have, the platform, the next thing we are going ahead, what we have built is the solution for different industry verticals. Because all these industries, if you take, as I told, financial sector, or you take, high tech, or you take automotive, any industry, you will find some kind of a uniformity, commonness within them. So we're trying to make that into a templatized model for the data management, so that it makes it much more easier. So whatever we've done on the automotive, ready to use templates that can fit like a 80 to 90%. And we can tweak that a little bit so that, you can reduce drastically the time that you want to, spend on data management. That's where the acceleration comes into place. So we want to give industry focused solution for data management. Yes.
So where is the data management journey heading?
I think I covered that some time ago. Holistic data fabrics, data mesh, a lot of API catalogs. Important thing is active metadata, data governance, and also embedded data quality, true integrations with the proper data storages happening in multiple different landing zones, right? And also augmented all the business intelligence, how effectively the business consumption layer can be revealed. Most important thing is, I do want to mention, more and more this data management is falling into the business area. Basically it is falling instead of technology IT basket. It's moved into more of a business, because the business is the one who's going to be reap benefit out of the data, right? It's not a simple technology project, it's more of a business project. So that is one of the big trend which is happening today.
Okay, thank you for that. And then one last question, and then I'll give the rest of the time to the audience for their questions.
Yeah, I know. So 3 more minutes.
Yeah. What is your message to the ChainSys customers, and then what is your message to the ChainSys partners?
I mean, I'm so excited that many of our customers are going to talk, many of our partners are going to talk in this conference. I just want to thank them with the bottom of my heart. And, this whole journey is so wonderful because of them. And, they've given every single problem statement. Partners bring the problem statement to us. Customers bring the problem statement to us. So our data engineering becomes every day much stronger with that collaboration. So we greatly appreciate that, and we continue to strive on that.
Thank you so much for that, Sundar. That's very nice of you and sweet of you for the customers and partners.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we can go through the list, there's the questionnaire chat box, and we have 6 questions. I think we could get to a few of them. Sundar, would you like to read them out, or do you want me to read them out for you?
If you can just pick one question. I think we have only 2 more minutes. You can pick 1 or 2, we can answer.
Okay.
Yeah.
The first question on here is, how does ChainSys help with AI algorithm?
Now, we have built several AI algorithms within our models, and so that can be utilized as part of your analytics. So taking, for example, if I have revenue information for the last several years, then I can project predict the revenue for the future, right? And then we can also address any kind of pilferage, right? If you look at cost reductions and things like that, pilferages are very important to be addressed. So pilferages are going to be mutually exclusive. Certain times, if certain business measures goes down, we expect the other one also to go down. So, for example, if my raw material consumption is higher, I would expect my finished product should be also higher, and I'm making more profits, more demand, and things like that. But if my inventory is growing and my demand is lesser, there is a problem, right? So that kind of anomalies, measures between one to the other, can be easily predicted, and you can get an alert. Anomaly checks can be quickly made with these algorithms. So I feel that there is a whole lot of interesting things, problems which the industry faces today, and we can address with our AI ML models, part of the models then.
Okay. Well, Sundar, thank you so much for this amazing time with your opening session. Thank you all for joining today, and I hope everyone has a wonderful day and continues to enjoy the BeConnected conference.
Thank you all. Thank you, Aya. Appreciate it.